Good morning, everyone. I hope all of you are doing well. I'm back again today to talk about my dreams of my forest. Well, today I want to talk about what a food forest means to me. Not in the technical sense, but personally, what I see when I imagine my food forest. So, when I say food forest, I don't mean food only for humans. I mean food for everyone. Everyone who lives there, visits there, crawls there, flies there, or sneaks in there quietly at night. Birds, bees, ants, butterflies, moths, dragonflies, every tiny little creature like badgers, hedgehog-sized visitors, squirrels, field mice, wild rabbits, basically anyone and everyone who decides to make my place a stop on their journey. For me, that's the magic of a food forest. It's not just a garden, it's a shared pantry, it's a shared community, it's a little ecosystem where everybody gets something. So when I picture my food forest, I don't imagine neat little beds or perfectly labeled rows with just edible vegetables on one side and fruit trees on the other. I'm not at all aiming for that. In fact, I'm not even aiming for abundance in the traditional sense like, oh, I harvested 100 kgs of apples this year or a truckload of vegetables. Not at all. My goal is simply self-sufficiency and creating a place where nature feels welcomed. If you watched my earlier videos, you'll know about me that I'm absolutely obsessed with trees. I've always wanted to grow a woodland by myself and take care of it. And that alone shapes my whole approach. My heart leans towards wildlife, giving them food, providing them shelter, helping them settle, and just tending to them the way you would tend to guests in your home. So yes, in my food forest, the food is for everyone, and the forest includes wild trees, wild shrubs, wild animals, and wild places where nature has full freedom. I don't mind at all if some of the plants I grow aren't particularly popular with humans. If the birds love them, or the insects love them, or the soil benefits from them, then that's more than enough reason for me to grow them. I welcome anything that wants to grow there. And then, of course, comes my food. All the human edible trees, vegetable herbs, roots, everything we need to survive. I feel like in current times, everyone should have at least some level of self-sufficiency. Of course, I understand it's not possible all the time, but just having basic knowledge to deal with all aspects of everyday life. I think all of us should know at least the essentials of everyday work, be it cooking, cleaning, sewing small things, basic electric work, small plumbing fixtures, simple household maintenance, gardening, and at least a little understanding of how things in a home function. You don't have to be an expert in all of it, no one is. But just being able to manage a few days or a week or a few months on your own without panicking, I feel that's important. So, in my food forest, I don't just want vegetables and fruits. I want a wild garden too, a proper woodland corner where the plants and the trees get to live life on their terms. I want to plant whatever comes to me in the moment and then just step back and let them grow wild. Just let them grow whatever and whichever way they want. Let them decide how they want to grow, where they want to grow, and what shape they want to take. My job will be just to support them, water them when needed, nourish them when needed, and otherwise just listen. And this is where permaculture naturally fits in for me. I don't think of permaculture as a set of rules or a design manual. For me, it's simply a way of living where you pay attention to the land, you learn from it, and you work with it instead of trying to control everything. It's giving more than you can take, sharing whatever abundance shows up, and making sure the system supports everyone: the soil, the wildlife, the people, the plants, all of it. It's not about forcing nature to behave a certain way, it's about cooperating with it, like a conversation. So, yeah, that's what a food forest means to me. A place where humans get food, animals get food, insects get food, the plants are nourished, the soil gets fed, and everything grows in its own way, at its own pace, with its own personality. It's the shared hearth around which all of us can gather and live together as a community. And honestly, because I'm a loner through and through, this forest and everything and everyone in it is my family and my friends. These are the beings I'm planning to grow old with. Absolutely don't care if that sounds mental. But yeah, that's my vision of my permaculture food forest. Let me know what your thoughts are. What would you do if you had a free reign over a piece of land? Until next time, keep on planting.